Hello, my name is Kevin, and this is the first episode of Free to Play.
Free to play!
The name will probably change. I'm no good at making names. Anyways, I thought it'd be fun to look at games that are free to play. As a poor person myself, I find myself wasting a lot of time playing bad free to play games. And there are good ones, there's definitely bad ones, and maybe I'll help you. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Anyways, decided to check out Heroes of the Storm 2.0. I say decided to check out. I don't know why, because I play it quite a bit. Maybe not a lot, maybe not quite a bit, but I play it. Anyways, 2.0 just came out. Unlike other MOBAs, they didn't really change any of their mechanics or anything. They just redid the pricing system, I guess, because it was dog shit. When a new hero came out, it was like fucking $15, and that's a terrible price. Back then I would have said, no, that's not good. Awful price. Anyway, so they redid it. They introduced loot boxes. There's 3 currencies now. You have your gems. You can use, basically it's your typical free-to-play currency bullshit. You give them money, they give you gems. So you got those. You got your gold, which was already in the game. You can still buy shit with it. Now you have these shards, which basically you get from duplicates and whatnot, and you can use them to get outfits and all the other shit they added, all the cosmetics and stuff. Previously, cosmetics were awful. Before 2.0, like, cosmetic was like, oh, you want a new skin, $10 please. And that's why you get like the hero bundle with the new skin. It was like $20. It was awful, terrible. Of course, I bought them, but awful. So they got rid of all that shit. So now you got your collection. I guess I'm not 100% sure how long it's going to go for, but if you start up now, you can pick a collection. I picked the support one because I wanted Lucio, but there's 4 different you can choose from. They give you 20 heroes, which is a very good deal. Pretty good. Yeah, so Genji here, buy him. He's going to talk a little bit, but he's the newest hero. You can buy him for 750 gems or 15,000 gold. Get gold by doing your quests and just playing in general. As far as I know, gems are only money. I believe the price will go down once another character comes out, or after 2 weeks, something like that, but it still is. They got skins. He's got skins and shit. You can pick these up with your shards that you get from your duplicate items. So you have your heroes, all of them, separated them nicely. That's another thing with 2.0s, they redid the UI. The UI is much better. It wasn't terrible to begin with, but I like it. It took some getting used to, but I like it better. They got your heroes separated: warrior, assassin, support, specialist, multi-class. I don't know if they're ever going to do another one. I'm sure eventually. So you got your heroes, skins for all the heroes. Go through and see what you got. Blah blah blah. Mounts. Which another cool, I like another thing with the 2.0 update. I like because mounts I would probably never buy because who cares? But now that you can get them much easier, I enjoy them more. Banners essentially useless, but it's cool. I'd like to see more variety. That everyone's using the Zerg one. They're pretty cool, but still everyone's using them. Sprays, fundamentally useless. Whatever. Want your Bootios, Lucios, they're in there. Announcers, I like these. These are cool. Just having variety, always nice. Voice lines, I don't even know the key to activate them, but they're in here. Emojis, whatever, they're in here. Portraits, yep, same as normal, and then stim packs. So obviously the biggest change with 2.0 are the loot chests. One chest is 100 gems. They go on so forth. Basically Overwatch, same idea. And there are different loot chests you can get just from leveling up, from reaching certain milestones. Like I'll get a loot chest for getting Varian to level 10, among other things. You also now get loot chests from the Brawl, I believe. You do not get gold anymore, you get loot chests. And they drop items. Certain loot chests are prone to drop rare ones. I've gotten pretty good stuff out of it. You can get heroes out of loot chests. I think when they switched to 2.0, I only got like maybe 2 heroes, so the drop rate's not that great. I would rely on them to get heroes. Primarily your way of getting heroes is still going to be through gold, just from farming and playing the game in general. So to kind of wrap it all up, I think the 2.0 change is a welcome change. I thought Heroes of the Storm pricing was pretty awful. I did spend money on it, but they come out with some cool stuff, but I can't help but to compare it to other MOBAs, and the one I played the longest would be the Dota series. And so I have a hard time comparing it because Dota 2 gives you every character, and then they nickel and dime you through cosmetics and their various things, but you get every character. So when you compare Heroes of the Storm to that, and they both have their place, I believe, in the MOBA genre, I think a lot of people might play either League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm, or Dota and Heroes of the Storm. Dota is much more competitive and blah blah blah, arguably. So when I want to not kill myself, I play Heroes of the Storm. It's a nice break. I like the map variety, I like the objectives, and so now with these loot boxes and your increased player level, I feel like it's much better. It's a much better value. You're getting more stuff. I still don't think I can recommend spending money on Heroes of the Storm. You do get a decent amount of stuff for free. It's not the best, but it's definitely not the worst. If you play enough, you get gold enough. You get these 3 quests every day. They're usually pretty easy to complete. They have various events that give you opportunities to get more loot boxes and whatnot. It's very similar to Overwatch in that regard. So I can't recommend spending real money unless you just desperately want loot boxes. But I don't know why you'd want that, because everything you can get, you can unlock any hero with gold. Some are more than others. I don't play this game consistently throughout the week, but I started with 0 gold earlier this week, and in a few days, probably a little less than a week, I got up to 10 fairly easily. I just primarily play quick play. Like I said, it's a nice game to relax to. But yeah, that being said, I would recommend this. I would recommend this game, especially if you're new to the MOBA genre. Its pricing is fair. It's a fair free-to-play game. They give you a decent amount of stuff, and they rotate their heroes out. They do that, and you can get a decent amount of heroes for fairly cheap. And that, like I said, you can pick the 4 different bundles they have that give you 20 heroes right away, depending on what playstyle you like. So all in all, I would recommend the game. There are MOBAs that have probably better pricing. They're better to get into, but like I said, with Dota, you get every hero for free. But the learning curve, I feel, is much higher. Community, they've been playing that game for a long time. This game is fairly new. It still is going to have the MOBA community. Blizzard tries to combat it, but I feel that this is a good game to get started in as far as MOBAs go. And as far as a free-to-play game goes, I think it is truly free-to-play. You will enjoy it, maybe not. I don't know. I enjoy it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye.